unless we win.
Rediscover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. No matter what your game is, the excitement and relaxation you're looking for is here. So get back to the fun at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Watch Off the Clock today at 2 on KTLA 5.
Good morning. I'm Eric Spillman along West Pico in Los Angeles. Dueling demonstrations about what's happening in the Middle East once again lead to violence, this time right outside the Museum of Tolerance. That story coming up.
Good morning. I'm Frank Buckley. An unsafe level of asbestos in the air has forced a local school district to close its campuses. Details on the story just ahead.
Good morning. I'm Jessica Holmes. Power is still out in one community near Malibu after a wind-driven fire overnight. Gusty winds also fueling flames in other local areas as well. The latest on all that just ahead.
Good morning. I'm Sam Rubin. New here at 10 o'clock. The SAG-AFTRA strike is over. The president of SAG-AFTRA, Fran Drescher, on her way here live.
All right, winds still blowing around across most of the area here in the Southland, but those winds will be dying down later on this afternoon and overnight tonight. And then we cool down a little bit for tomorrow, warm up for the weekend. 77 will be the high at the beaches, downtown 82, 83 in the San Fernando Valley. High Desert 68, Inland Empire 77, and Orange County Inland up to 81 degrees. And the overnight lows actually, or not the overnight lows, but the current conditions, Orange County 77, 70 in the Inland Empire, and 58 in the High Desert. Frank, back to you.
Pro-Israel and pro-Palestinian supporters got into fights last night outside of the Museum of Tolerance in West L.A. It happened during a film screening about the Hamas attack on Israel. KTLA's Eric Spillman live in West L.A. with more for us. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. The Museum of Tolerance is not a place, to put it to say the least, where you would expect to find people fighting with each other. The museum focuses on the history of the Holocaust. It aims to promote understanding and peace. But last night on the street here outside the museum, things got out of control. About the after a private screening of a 40-minute-long video about the Hamas attack in Israel more than a month ago called Bearing Witness to the October 7th Massacre. Now, the Israeli actress Gal Gadot helped to organize the event. She did not attend it. The movie is compiled from very disturbing and graphic videos that were made by the Hamas terrorists themselves, using their own GoPro footage showing the murders, rapes, and other atrocities they committed on Israeli men, women, and children. 1,400 people were killed. One person sponsoring the event says everyone needs to know what really happened and that it was not fake. But a pro-Palestinian group also found out about the screening, and on a social media post, they call the film propaganda. They urged demonstrators to show up outside, and they gave the address of the museum. That set up the confrontation. Outside the museum, pro-Israel and pro-Palestinian demonstrators got into shouting matches. The police were here, and for a time they were able to keep the two sides apart, but that didn't last for very long. The opposing groups approached each other and began fighting. More police were called in. Officers eventually had to use pepper spray on some people in the crowd to get them to stop, and an LAPD helicopter circled overhead with an officer on a PA urging the crowd to disperse. As far as we know, nobody was seriously hurt. The LAPD says no one has been arrested. We spoke to a man who lives nearby.
It's heartbreaking because there's already so much violence and there's already so much hate. To do things that just elevates that at a site of, that honors the pain and remembrance of a really awful time is really deeply sad.
It is the second time in less than a week that dueling demonstrations like this have resulted in violence. On Sunday in Thousand Oaks, a 69-year-old pro-Israel demonstrator named Paul Kessler got into an altercation with a Palestinian supporter. He was knocked to the ground, and he later died at a hospital. LA Mayor Karen Bass tweeted last night, "We cannot allow worldwide tensions to devolve into unacceptable violence in our city. This is a time of immense pain and distress for thousands of Angelenos. We must stand together." Back here live outside the Museum of Tolerance, it is located in a majority Jewish part of town. And with what's going on in the Middle East and across the country, people here have been on edge for more than a month. What happened here last night only creates more anxiety for a lot of the folks living in this area. We'll send it back to you.
Understandably so, Eric. Thank you. All public schools in Tustin are closed this morning due to bad air quality from the hangar fire. The